Hi, this is Mark Birch, and today we're going to be having a look at Jekyll and Hyde, Chapter 1, The Story of the Door, and taking a look at the way that the character of Hyde is introduced. The novel's first reference to Hyde relates to his size. He is a little man. We later, of course, discover that his size relates to him being composed of pure evil, which in Jekyll was less robust and less developed than the good. Good and evil are personified in Jekyll, while only evil is personified in Hyde. Hyde collides with a young girl on the street and trampled calmly over the child's body. The verb trampled could convey the severity of the action, with its connotations of destruction. Post-modifying trampled with the adverb calmly is shocking, as the words have such contrasting connotations. This shock is developed by the use of the noun phrase child's body. Hyde has crushed innocence and is seemingly unmoved by this. He has no conscience. Jekyll and Hyde was published during the period of the British Raj. One ceremony in Puri involved dragging a statue of Vishnu on a huge cart, the Juggernaut, through the city. The devout sometimes threw themselves beneath the wheels to escape the cycle of karma, being crushed beneath the powerful force. Sound familiar? The simile links Hyde to what would have been regarded as barbaric practices and unchristian acts. The behaviour of the devout could symbolise Hyde's own crazed passions. Hyde isn't only presented as unchristian. Stevenson condemns him still further by using the semantic field of hell to describe him as hellish and like Satan. This is something that recurs throughout the novel. The evil inherent in Hyde's appearance is such that it can cause a physical effect on others, in this case evidenced in the simile bringing on a sweat like running. A doctor should be calm and emotionally restrained given their work, but Stevenson even uses the simile emotional as a bagpipe to convey the lack of human feeling through the chromomorphism. Some also argue that the drone of the bagpipe could capture this unchanging nature of the Doctor, as well as, of course, his Scottish culture. This then makes the effect of Hyde upon the Doctor even more shocking. The Doctor goes from being someone completely unemotional to one who's turned sick and white with desire to kill him. Similarly, the appearance of Hyde has the capacity to transform the stereotypically reserved Victorian women into creatures of Greek mythology. They are as wild as harpies, monstrous creatures with the capacity to do evil. However, despite all of the terrible transformations that Hyde is creating around himself, he remains completely devoid of conscience. He is perfectly cool, with a black sneering coolness, or quite easy and sneering. Enfield concludes his account of the incident by exploring the appearance of Hyde. He believes there's some kind of deformity there, but he can't quite put his finger on what it is. This creates one of the great mysteries of the novel. What is it about Hyde's appearance that's so disturbing? And of course we later find out it's because of his lack of goodness. Stevenson uses the rhetorical device of anaphora, which, through the repetition of something, could convey the profound uncertainty of Enfield. The alliteration of the dull sound seems to complement the unpleasant nature of Hyde's appearance. Finally, Enfield draws a parallel between Hyde and the person that drew the cheque, namely Jekyll. He points out the difference between them, establishing for the first time really in the novel the duality between Jekyll and Hyde. They are doppelgangers.
Created using Powtoon.